Good morning and welcome to the channel. Today is Tuesday and I'm starting my work week here in Minnesota, and then tomorrow afternoon I'm going back to New York. So if you're interested in seeing what I got up to, stay tuned for that. I am rushing because I have a very early morning meeting, especially in Central Time. So I am making my coffee right now. Okay, so 10:45, I'm really hungry, but I guess New York time, because I've been here since 6:20 a.m. Central Time because I've been working crazy. But I'm really hungry. I'm considering going to eat, but I'm going to use my lunch hour to go get my hair cut. So I'm going to quickly microwave, probably on the way to the haircut place, the salon. I'm going to microwave my kimbap and then have that quickly. It was actually somewhat filling. I mean, it's like empty calories because it's like just rice. I got too hungry, I couldn't wait. I've been hungry for like an hour at this point, but I am going to make this kimbap in the microwave and chow down while I'm working. Even though I technically should have a lunch hour, I just can't do it today, I guess. Even though I was like, they're not gonna take away my federally mandated lunch hour. They are. Why the heck am I so hungry? I have been working since 6 hours, so it could just be that. It's just lunchtime, I don't know. I'm using this little wicker tray thing because I gotta go back upstairs to work, but kimbap and steak with the Japanese barbecue sauce from Aldi. Okay, so it's time for me to go to my appointment. I am driving, so this will be interesting. We shall see if I make it there in one piece. I don't know if I should be offended, but the local radio station was playing oldies at noon, and it was Gwen Stefani. Also, Gwen Stefani's music was terrible, but yeah, it's now oldies, I guess. So my haircut was very short. It only took 11 minutes. I also got like almost 9 inches taken off, but it's still like long enough. And we found out I have so much hair regrowth and like new hair. Anyway, so I am coming. I wanted to go look at the grocery store because I'm still a little bit peckish. And then also it's right by a new Ross, so I might go check that out as well. Because again, I allotted like an hour for this expedition, and it only took 12 minutes. Ross is more chaotic than Savers in terms of organization. I didn't know Karl Lagerfeld even made suitcases. I think I'm gonna tell my dad that he should come here. We'll go after work. Okay, Ross, I mean, not the same demographic. I think Ross is about similar to maybe Burlington. I may have been accidentally on cinematic mode, but here is my snack. Got a kombucha. And with that, less than an hour, I'm back here. It's time to work again. By the way, at my parents' house, this is the setup. I got my work computer, my mouse. This actually is a really nice pen, and I am sad because it writes really smoothly for left-handed people. My colleague didn't like it, but I think they were writing on something that was like glossy. Anyway, it dries really quickly, and it is very small. I think it's 0.28. I'm trying to find it. Anyway, it was Icharan, and it was I got it at Express Bus Terminal in the stationery store. But this is my Asus external monitor. And it's like a portable one, and it just has like the little screen and like the little cord. And it's really, really useful. So highly recommend grabbing one of these, even if you don't like work remote. It's quite nice for if I'm too lazy to sit in my office and I'm trying to edit a video on my computer or something. It's really nice. Okay, so my dad and I are gonna go out. I'm testing my new camera because I want to see it in different lighting and real life situations. So, gonna see this. It does do face tracking a little bit. That's good. Okay, my dad and I are at the park. We're going to try to do landscape photos. And also, I'm testing to see how good the steady shot is for this camera. But we're by the river, in case that's not obvious. Okay, it just turned very sunny, so I'm gonna test it out. And this is just on Superior Video Auto, whatever. The shadows. There's both a fountain and a sprinkler. Okay, now I'm gonna sneak up. Oh my god, so many mosquitoes. On this little bear holding a flower. The flowers smell nice. I think it's lilacs. Oh my god, there's so many mosquitoes. I don't know if you can see it on camera. But I think that this low down angle is not so bad. It's not like up there, you know? But anyway, we're trying to find the peacock. Even though the peacock's kind of sad and depressing, we're gonna try to find him. I mean, he looks happy, but the enclosure's pretty small. The video looks pretty good too. This squirrel just picked a mushroom. Squirrel Hunt 2024. What's that one eating? I want to see what it looks like when you shoot up in the air. What happens if I saw an eagle? I want to see what that view would look like. Oh, I did see an eagle yesterday, but I didn't get it on camera. Found a different butterfly. I'm not an action shot guy because they were too fast. It's windy, so I want to see how good this wind screen is. Okay, now I'm at the church, and it's backlit, so I wanted to see how it would turn out on camera. And I'm gonna zoom in. I was originally worried that we were going to be the weirdest ones here. We are, in fact, not. So. Okay, now I'm around the front, and that truck is being even weirder now. Okay, I've already done my skincare, but I just want to show you. Look how much regrowth I have. That's why my hair always looks so crazy. I didn't notice how much it was until the hairdresser was combing out my hair today. I was like, what the heck? Why are all my hair so short? I was like, is that breakage? And she was like, no, this is all regrowth. So I think I should have like significantly more hair than this. Anyway, I am going to go to bed. It's like 10 o'clock and I need to wake up early. Luckily, my very early meeting was canceled. Thank goodness. But yeah, I am having a little bit of regret for thrifting because when I was at the store on Monday with the 25% off, there was a Coach bag there and it was marked as $25 and I kind of should have gotten it, because now I'm regretting it, but I did not get it. Unfortunately, hopefully one of the other deal getters got it, because it was a really good condition. It didn't have any spills, no stains, no nothing. And it was the leather one. It wasn't like one of the canvas ones. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna go to bed and I shall talk to you tomorrow. I'm taking off in the afternoon because my flight is at 2. So we're gonna leave here after I sign out and go to the airport. Morning, it's Wednesday and I'm getting ready for work. I have to sign in quickly, but I need to make coffee first. You're on the toaster. Sorry, couldn't find any place else to put you. Ow, my shoulder. But yeah, I'm getting ready and I'm gonna put in half day of work here, sign out because I have PTO in the afternoon, go to the airport and head back to New York. So I'll take you along with me. I'm trying to figure out what to do for lunch, so we'll see that too. Already 3 meetings deep and it's only 8:20. Okay, I have signed out of work and I have packed up my backpack with my electronics. I gotta go downstairs, eat really quickly because I don't think I'm gonna have time. I'm probably gonna just have the Jumbo Pop just because it's gonna be quick and easy. Sorry, I'm trying to zip up my backpack. And then we will be heading to the airport. Also, my hair is so much, it feels much more voluminous now that I got my hair cut, which makes sense. But it also looks fuller because it's not so scraggly at the ends. So it was definitely worth the $30-ish. Okay, I got through in about 10 minutes, not even. So I'm gonna go to the lounge quickly, grab a sandwich and something for dinner. That's what's for dinner. And then go to the bathroom and go to my gate. Okay, chef salad, $12.95. Sandwiches, $9.45. Got this for free with my voucher, so it came out in under 15. Can't show you because there's a lot of people, but they have like animal ambassadors, so there's a dog back there if you want to pet it. The lottery is also here. Guess they were doing everything. I think they ended up putting us in the international place because all the people were going to like Europe, like Rome, Paris. Okay, so they started doing Omni, which is great, but pay as you exit. Okay, I just changed really quickly, but I'm finally back home. Oh my god, I was supposed to get in at 6:10. I'll give you the whole saga. So it's 8:45 right now, and I finally got home, which is kind of a disaster. So I'm starving. Thank God I grabbed a sandwich, and I did not grab a salad because I was feeling a little guilty about not eating that much salad. But that salad would have been so dead by the time I got home. The sandwich is still cold actually, but yeah. So we landed at 5:26, which would have been like 40 minutes early. Anyway, but then we sat on the tarmac for like roughly like 40 minutes or so. And like it got to the point where like everybody was getting out of their seats and we got yelled at so bad because we were like on an active runway and they were like, you gotta like go back sitting down unless you're having a true medical emergency. Anyway, people got yelled at so much. So then we finally made it to the gate because the pilot kept coming on and being like, oh, well, they're trying to evacuate or like move he used the word with us. Anyway, move a plane from the gate we were assigned, and they have to like find somebody who can move the airplane. So it wasn't like leaving, it was just like stuck there. I don't know. Anyway, so then we finally got a gate, but I don't think it was our original assigned gate because again, it was like by all of the European international flights. And that particular plane I was on was not big enough to go international. Like maybe to Canada or maybe to Mexico, but not like Europe. Anyway, and then we got there at like maybe 6:15. I think I texted my parents. And we got to the gate and then we like sat there. Oh no, it was like 6. So whatever, the timeline, you can now math. But like we got there around 6 and then we sat there until they could find somebody who could put the bridge thing to the airplane and open the door for 30 minutes. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I hate flying into JFK. I was trying to save myself $50 plus like probably like $70 because I probably would have been like, I'm not taking a subway home. So I probably would have gone with an Uber or a Lyft. So anyway, in retrospect, it was not worth it. It did save me a lot of money because I took the air train and the subway home, but it is now very much late. So gonna eat this $10 sandwich that I got for free. So the priority pass works. They just give you like a receipt voucher, or else you can use it for golfing if you want to go golfing. There's like screen golf or whatever. So I just usually use it for grab and go because drinks, this is gross by the way, tastes like sunscreen. But the drinks are $2.95 and then the sandwich is $9.45 and the salads are $12.95. So do the math there. I could probably also pay out of pocket for the leftover money, but gonna eat this quickly. Terrible angle. I do have my camera in my purse, but I am not gonna unpack today because it's 9 o'clock and I need to go to bed because I have early morning meetings tomorrow. But when I came in my building, a bunch of people are moving out and there was a lot of free stuff on the free stuff shelf. I didn't grab any of the stuff. I just grabbed food because there was actually some really good food in there that I've been craving, and now I can cancel it because I did make an Aldi order and some of the items are in there. So let me show you. I did leave quite a lot of food down there. There was like, the people had the most eclectic taste. They had a bunch of like chicken breast in a can, very normal for like students. I'm guessing they're students. And then there was like corned hash or something like that in a can. And then some of the stuff I grabbed, there were a lot of beans, a lot of green beans. They had like 2 crates of the 12 cans from, what's it called, Costco. They had 2 of those down there too. And I assume other people had picked through it. So anyway, I got some mashed potatoes because I actually was craving mashed potatoes and I'd buy one from Aldi. So this one, I have to add milk, butter, and salt, but now I can save my $1 or whatever. And then these weren't in the packaging, but they're sealed. And these are like the Trader Joe's instant noodles, the sesame ones. So they're kind of like the brand Asha, I think. I've tried those before from Costco. And then they had Lipton chicken noodle soup. This is like such a comfort food for me because we had this when I was growing up. And then stuffing, because I already ate my stuffing from Aldi that was 19 cents, and this one's the name brand. Oh, I had a craving for curry, and they actually had curry, and I was like, oh my god, now I don't have to walk to H Mart to buy curry. I grabbed one thing of beans because I actually don't have any beans because I use them in my tacos. So that is what I grabbed from the free stuff shelf, and I am going to try to wind down. I'm feeling very frantic right now. I don't know why I feel so frantic. I mean, it was a crazy work day. I forgot. I did do a half a day of work plus some, and then I traveled, and then I was stuck on the plane longer than I had anticipated. I should put on my eyebrows. I have 1 minute before my meeting, so it'll be after this meeting. It's not a camera on meeting, but I forgot that I also ordered Aldi and they're going to be delivering. And then I also forgot that I should not be ordering Aldi because each time I order Aldi, I get charged $1 for a new reusable bag. And I end up with so many freaking reusable bags. My parents like the Aldi ones, so I guess I have like a place to give them. Don't have the biggest supply of reusable totes because in Minnesota you don't get charged yet. Maybe you do in the city, I don't know. My Aldi should be coming around lunchtime, I think. I'm also like, I don't think I'm gonna get that much stuff. I bought a couple of like Aldi Fine sauces, so I think those are out. And then I also tried to buy the shaved beef, and I think that's also out of stock. So I'll probably get like 5 items. Okay, so just finished my meeting. Oh my god, I look rough. But my Aldi order is being shopped right now, and I do think that they have the meat in stock, so that's great. Because then I ordered a lot of it because they haven't had it in stock for so long and I have a freezer. So anyway, I'm gonna put my eyebrows on because it's looking a little bit sad right now. So I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild. I usually get my pay on like early payday through my bank on like Wednesday of the week. Why haven't I gotten it yet? I'm a little bit worried because it's supposed to be payday tomorrow, but I'm also like, maybe I messed up my calendar? I don't know. Okay, so the Aldi delivery has come and the guy was actually able to find a box, so I don't have an extra Aldi bag, so I griped about that for no reason. But let me show you. The only thing he wasn't able to get was every time I order from Aldi, I try to buy the green chilies in a can just because I like having them if I try to make a soup or something, and they're always out of stock because it's the best price. So this is I think about $60 worth of groceries, and tip and stuff brings it up to like 70, I think. Anyway, and then I'm gonna have $15 back from my credit card. But I got a lot of meat because I don't have any beef actually in my freezer. So I got 3 of these because again, they're always out of stock. So I got 3 of these. I also got some beef burgers. Got some corn because I was out of corn, and the organic one is actually cheaper than the non-organic one, and it's a pound rather than 12 ounces. And then I got green onions, some beans because I'm actually out of beans, zucchini, cabbage, just rolling around in there, that's fine. And then I got some little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, spring mix, and then he was able to find the 2 sauces. So the Polynesian hot sauce, I was gonna buy it in Minnesota and I was like, that's stupid. And then garlic hot sauce, because I was like, oh, they're gonna like explode in your suitcase and it's dumb. Just try to get them at Aldi because, you know, you don't really need them, but they're gonna be good. Also, the Instacart guy was very early. I had scheduled it in advance so I could get 5% cash back or whatever. And he was supposed to come between 11 and 1. He came at like 10:50, which was great, but also like not so great because I almost missed it because I have a phone call. But during my lunch break, I am going to repackage the meat into smaller pieces because again, I buy the shaved ones to put into like soups and like meals and stuff. And as a 1-person household here, I would rather not have to thaw the entire thing of meat because if I just portion it out into like 6 or maybe quarters, I'm trying to eat more meat, so I'll try to do it in quarters and then I'll have it available, so I'll just like thaw out the small portion I need. As an update, I did just get my receipt from Instacart. My groceries were significantly cheaper than I thought. So after tax, tip, delivery fees, it was $55. On top of that, I get my $15 back, and I got a lot of meat again, and that's enough for like 2 weeks until I leave for Germany. So I think I'm set, actually. Like, vegetable-wise, protein-wise, I am set to go, and I don't need to buy any more groceries. Remind me, do not buy groceries. Also, I totally know by the time you see this, I'll be like 2025 me will need to buy groceries, but I realistically shouldn't buy as many groceries as I do. It's just that sometimes I get bored by food. And as a single person household here, it's kind of difficult to eat all of the food before I get bored of it. So that's why my freezer is always stocked. Lunch today, I'm gonna make a sandwich. I have some turkey from the grocery store that I need to eat up. I just got the spring mix in my Aldi order. I had this from Aldi a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna add that. And I have this huge baguette. I have a few of them in the freezer. I just took this one out of the freezer. And this is from Too Good To Go from Murray's Cheese. And I'm gonna create that sandwich. Honestly, pretty similar to my dinner yesterday. Except for I didn't have sauce on that sandwich yesterday, and it was not a baguette, it was like a softer bread. I did not get to portioning out the meat, so that'll be after work. I also need to empty my dishwasher like ASAP because my entire sink is full. Okay, done with the work day, gonna go change, do my workout. Part of me is like, maybe I should start cooking now. Let me check. I'm gonna try that viral, what's it called? Feta tomato thing, because I have the feta from Murray's, and I need to, oh shoot, I forgot that I also need to use up all of that half and half. Anyway, I'm gonna make the baked feta thing with pasta, but I think instead of pasta, I think I'm gonna try to do a substitute. I have zucchini and cabbage today, so I'm gonna try to prep those, which is just like a quick blanch, and then putting it on the tray. Anyway. Let me see how much how much time it will cost, how much time it'll take to do the cheese and the tomato. So I'm not gonna do the baking now because I want to get like an hour workout in, and the cheese and tomato thing only takes like 20 minutes. So I think that'll be fine after my workout to just take care of it. Before I take my shower, I'm gonna get this stuff prepped and pop it in the oven. So I have my sheep milk feta, got my tomatoes. I'm going to do like a quarter, maybe a fifth of the cabbage, but then I realized that that would probably ruin my stomach, so I'm gonna also make some referral. I used to have a casserole dish, I just can't find it, so I'm gonna use this pan. I'm combining a couple of recipes. So there's like a keto one that I found where you cook the cabbage with the tomatoes and the feta, and I'm thinking that that'll give it a little bit more substance and fiber in general. Cabbage is very fibrous. And then after that's done, then I'll throw the noodles on, like the original classic one that went viral like 4 years ago on TikTok. I'm gonna use a loaf pan because I need to crowd the tomatoes together. This is what it's looking like. It said to add cracked salt and cracked pepper. I only added pepper because I feel like feta is pretty salty, so I'll just add salt to taste. But then I also added some dried minced onion and some red pepper flakes. I do need to cut some garlic, but I don't know what to do. I guess I can quickly do it. Done with my shower, minced my garlic. I'm also gonna cut this one in half. I'm also gonna continue repackaging / start repackaging. But I'm gonna make some beef in a pan here. Okay, so it doesn't look quite done. The feta's still pretty hard. There's some noodles in there because couldn't get it all out. Never mind the fact that I am refilling this Market Pantry, aka Target, old Target brand, but I have this Tuscan seasoning blend. I'm gonna throw it in here and then stir it up. I need 2 hands though. Also, cooking vlogs are the worst. I know it's like a known fact, but they waited until you scrolled down like through 18 ads, sorry my nose itchy, 18 ads to say, you can also make it on the stovetop in 10 minutes. So I could have eaten a long time ago. I ended up splitting it to make it a little bit crispier and more cooked, but it sounds like it's cooked. I might go get more later, but I need to taste test it first, and also I'm super hungry and I was having difficulties getting it out of the pan because honestly I didn't want to have that many more dirty dishes. So I'm gonna try to do a quick taste test. It's a Frankenstein. It's not the viral one that went viral on TikTok like years ago because I added my own spin to it because I didn't just want to eat noodles and tomatoes and cheese. So I added some beef and some cabbage in here to add a little bit extra bulk. If you don't like feta, you will not like this. It's very that much the feta flavor. I think I'm gonna add more red pepper. So it's kind of salty, so I'm happy I didn't follow the instructions to add salt. I feel like a lot of people add too much salt. My mom like loves adding salt, and I'm like, oh my god, this has so much salt. Anyway, I'm gonna go grab the red pepper flakes and flake it in. Okay, so I did try to slick back my hair. It kind of worked today, but sometimes the one here goes flipping up. But there's a huge fly in my room, and I brought the fly swatter in, but it is so big. The fly is like veiny. That's how big it is. I know it doesn't have real blood. Okay, now I gotta go find that bug. Where'd that fly go? Okay, I just poured my coffee, but I came out here to say I'm gonna try these. They're from a juice press bag. They don't expire yet. I just think they weren't very popular because they are probably interesting, but they should have a little bit of protein in them, I think. Hold on. 3 grams. Never mind. I lied. This was definitely not what I thought it was gonna look like. Quick lunch salad. I used truffle hot sauce, and then I got my pasta. I'm gonna add the red pepper flakes because that did add a lot. But this wasn't bad. I probably would make it again because it's pretty quick and it makes like 5 or 6 servings. I have like 3 more of it left. Sorry, it's very loud. Also, It's the I like to eat apples and bananas song playing on loudspeakers. Super good. If that's from Barney, right? I don't know. I don't even think Barney's around anymore. But I did have a call today and everybody else was on camera, so I had to get on camera looking like this. That was bad. Somehow it's 1:45 and I'm very hungry, so I don't think that salad and pasta combination was super duper filling. So instead of eating chips, which is what I want to do, I'll have an apple. So sad. Okay, I took down my hair. Does this look better? I don't know. At least I'm not like an egghead, but it just looks like my hair is dirty now. I don't know. I don't think I like that wax stick. I know everybody likes it, but like for me, I just look dirty. So I was considering going to get my mail, but I can't go to the house looking like this. I don't know how people do it. Did I try to rinse the wax in my hair? Yeah. Did it work? To be determined. I think my hair looks decently not greasy because basically I just don't want to look unkempt and dirty when I walk into the post office. I think what happened was a lot of people mainstream and like all of the influencers, right? They mainstreamed only washing their hair like once a week, which to me, disgusting. Like I can't even imagine. Like also they shouldn't be doing it either. Their hair looks stringy too. So anyway, again, I just imagine the smell radiating from their head. Like there's no way that it doesn't smell, especially when they cake on so much dry shampoo so that they can stretch it out an extra few days. Like just wash your hair at that point. The hair is going to be better and happier if you wash it. Especially your scalp. I can't even imagine the scalp. Anyway, that's disgusting and I'm thinking about it too much. I washed out the wax and I think it looks okay. I also think that people who use the wax stick, I don't think that it's doing anyone any favors. So I got taken. Good thing mine was like $4, but I got influenced and it was a bad idea because I thought it was going to help me with all of my I thought that they were just like baby hairs, but no, it's literally I have so many like new hairs growing in here that it's just like in order for me to do it I have to become a wax ball basically. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the post office because I have a ton of packages to pick up and I don't want to get locked in, so I gotta get running here. I've also fully lost track of that huge fly that I saw this morning. I don't know where it is, but I did not get it. So anyway, I need to find a lot of reusable totes because I think I got, again, a lot of stuff to pick up. Did I forget that the Trump verdict was yesterday? Yes. Did I get up by the Trump whatever? Yes. Was it barricaded and crazy? Kind of yes. Wasn't as bad as like, there's a few more demonstrations around town, but I put it off because I didn't do it right away, so I'm gonna unpack now. I just opened my sister's card to me, so she got me these as a joke from the craft store that was closing, but I'm not gonna open the inside because she handwrote something, but it says, I wanted to get you something woolly amazing, and then the inside says, but instead I got you the sheep ass card.